Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is a euphoric atmosphere in the stands here in the Arena MRV. It's what we've come to expect when Mineiro are at home.
We have already started here.
Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
A great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Mbappe!
Oh, that's fabulous. Adams deals with that comfortably. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Michel Platini. And the through ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Cruzeiro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a really well measured ball. He's got away. Now the ball. Bullish header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Mbappe clears it away. Baresi, and here's Platini. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that is a little undercooked. Driving forward. Messi, good purposeful running this.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
So the most significant moment of the game.
And he's buried it! 1-0!
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Atletico Mineiro have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that's delightful. Roberto, oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Strong running down that left flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aubameyang has got himself a free kick. Messi considers his options. It's hit the upright. Van Balten getting this one clear. Primeira. That pass isn't the best. Little pass back. Searching pass he's played there. Zubimendi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And the counter is on. And that has put paid to that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He has found the way through. There will be a throw-in.
Crescer truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zubimendi. Primeira. Platini. Busquets. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Adams calmly anticipates. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever.
Well, he certainly...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Delivery from Mbappe. Carries far too far and out of play. Mbappe.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well played, well played. Zubimendi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Crescer still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Vinicius Junior really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And they win it back again. Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliant. Big chance! That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking for the run. Van Balten cuts out the pass.
Might want to be careful there.
Crescer, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Decent progress down the left. That is a brilliant interception. Busquets, it's been shipped out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Yeah. Crescer looking to pass their way through. Now it's Mbappe. Van Basten. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
substituição no time do Atlético Mineiro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 3. Deixando o campo para a entrada
Zubimendi
camisa 22.
ended up in no man's land.
Camisa
Great
5.
vision.
Teremos uma substituição.
Short changes him with that pass. And here's Aubameyang. He's cut it out. That's a little off target. Shevchenko. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That has been knocked clear.
Cruzeiro really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Aubameyang. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Quality ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Van Dalten. Busquets. Cruzeiro finding their passes. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rijkaard. Aubameyang. Tries to play it through. That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And we're underway.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in the mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Eintracht Frankfurt with the corner. They're first. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Crescer are looking to go forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
David Villa! It's hit the crossbar. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Mbappe, he won't be happy with that one. Stojkovic. Serginho's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Platini. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
David Villa is onto it in a flash. David Villa. Lovely feet. Goes for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Roberto Carlos. Cruzeiro still without a single shot on target. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. Stojkovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Raul. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Shevchenko. Raul. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Bouten gets it clear. Van Basten. Mbappe. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Villa. Backward it goes. Oh, roll! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Vieira can get it clear. Oh, that's superb. And this is Raul. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, this looks sharp. David Villa. And it's Stojkovic. Looking here to chip it through. Rijkaard. Platini. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Cross to the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Aimed beyond the defence. Adams makes the interception. Neymar. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Stojkovic. Serginho. And Stojkovic. Oh, this is a great position. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Gol marcado pelo jogador aos 43 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 7.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
David Villa takes the shots. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Fired deep towards the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Senhoras e senhores, não estacionem do lado de fora do estádio. Agradecemos a cooperação.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roberto Carlos clears it away. Thinks about the shot. It's Raul! And he's really put himself on the line here. Eintracht Frankfurt get their fourth corner. It's a mighty effort! Crescer have the chance to go the other way. Right, Shevchenko.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Stojkovic. That's an imaginative pass.
chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending was strong and firm. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's the throw. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Stojkovic.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Mbappe is the key defender on that occasion.
No, that's been intercepted. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Stojkovic.
He's got away.
And a chance! That's a lovely, neat pass.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Neymar.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Just too much on that.
Vieira is there to clear.
Chooses to go crossfield. Now he's off and running. Out of play for a throw.
Vieira.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance!
Cruzeiro really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Neymar.
And here's the chance to counter. Neymar.
And it's Marquinhos.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Now it's Villa.
Eintracht Frankfurt surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, that's a key interception. Cruzeiro are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Platini.
Van Basten.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Aubameyang. And it's Messi to Marquinhos. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Isco, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho. João Cancelo. Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski. Beckham. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Atletico Mineiro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. You get a throw in. He rises! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now the breakaway. Quarter of an hour played. Atletico Mineiro looking to pass their way through. Messi, and Messi! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Atletico Mineiro have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Platini. That's a good ball out wide. Pings in across. Cleared without complication. Cruzeiro have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Wriggles his way through.
Cruzeiro really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Back into the middle. Messi. Atletico Mineiro look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Platini. Ronaldinho. And the ball's gone astray.
Cruzeiro certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Chance! Primeira. Platini. That's a little off target. Ronaldinho. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Adams. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
João Cancelo. To Marquinhos. And it's Cancelo. Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Here's a chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
João Cancelo. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Might be danger here. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out wide. And it's played in. Out to the right. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Beckham. Played into space. Cross flung into... There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Atletico Mineiro are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's had a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Cruzeiro present their opponents with the best possible chance here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
They play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
And it's Lewandowski. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's found a way through. Delivery from Mbappe.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary. Now it's Shevchenko, Ronaldinho, Lewandowski, Platini, brilliantly cut out. Ronaldinho, and it's Cancelo, and that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. Now it's Platini. And the shot. Great football, shot and save.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Triol gets it away. Atletico Mineiro are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. "75 minutes played. Atletico Mineiro disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, well measured. Goes for a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good ball. Can he finish? Sticks it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Cruzeiro give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Marquinhos. Ronaldinho! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So now the difference is 3.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Time for a change in personnel.
Camisa 4. Camisa 12.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Ball has bounced loose now.
Camisa 13.
In towards the back stick.
Camisa 97.
Gabriel with the clearance. Beckham wins the duel this time. Now it's Aubameyang. João Cancelo opts for safety. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. João Cancelo in acres of space out wide. Primeira. 5 minutes to add. Aubameyang. Platini. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. Platini! And he's following up! Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that will be the final act. Cruzeiro suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the end.